Yeah, if for some reason you still play FIFA 17 or you want to get ready for FIFA 18, check out my coin sponsor in the description, MMOJH, and use the code HABER to get yourself a discount on all of your purchases. What is up, boys, and welcome to a new video. Now in today's video we are going to be talking about making coins on the first day of FIFA 18. Now from these sort of methods, you're looking to sort of trade from 0 to 50,000 coins. This is for the first couple of days of FIFA Ultimate Team. This is for Xbox and PlayStation users. This is from the 21st, which is early access on PlayStation, early access on Xbox, which is just the web app for PlayStation, but it works on the web app and it works on early access, of course, and it works when the 3 days earlier comes as well. So don't worry if you're thinking that it's not going to work for you, because most likely it will. Obviously, I know that it is only Xbox users and PC, of course, that get to use the early access on the 21st on the console, but it does still work on web app. So if you are wondering how to make 50,000 coins for the first couple of days FIFA Ultimate Team just from trading, watch this video. I'll drop a few methods, and then in a video in the next couple of days I'll drop more. I'll keep dropping them until the web app comes out and the Ultimate Team comes out, and then I'll be dropping trading videos showing you guys how the demonstrations work, showing you guys that I am making coins, etc, etc. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Let's get straight into it. Let's just throw out the obvious real quick. Now this is not a trading method, of course, but using the coins on the catalog. Now from the capture event and from videos we've seen so far, it looks like there's 82,000 coins worth of upgrades, in the catalog. So like unlocks in the catalog, basically you unlock it, you get like 1,000 for 15 matches, where you get a plus 1,000 coins every single match you complete, etc. And it's looking like there's about 82,000 coins worth across 130 matches. So that is one way to make coins straight away. Now, of course, I'm not saying that this works for PlayStation users from the 21st, because it doesn't. It only works for the members with early access, but it will work on the early access, the 3 days early access that you get for the Ronaldo or Icon Edition. And of course, it works for Xbox users instantly from the 21st if you start using early access on your Xbox. So there's one. I know it's not a trading method, but this is just something to help you guys get a good boost and to let you guys know what the catalog sort of brings. A lot of people forget about the catalog when the game comes out. They forget you can get loan plays, they forget you can get the coin unlocks. So it kind of goes unnoticed, and 82,000 coins is a really nice boost. Now, of course, it is 130 games, so you know people aren't going to complete 130 games on the first day, the first couple of days. It's more of a long range sort of thing. But if you guys have got the time to complete 130 games, maybe even if you play it offline, you pause it and go do something else when you're bored, it's a really good way to make coins. And of course, if you're doing it offline as well, you can use a bronze team and never have to worry about fitness. So hopefully that helps you straight away. Let's get into the next one. What I'm about to talk to you now is actually more of a long-term investment, because I don't actually know when the SBC will come out. But of course, we were expecting a Player of the Month Mane, I was about to say Kante, a Player of the Month Mane SBC for getting Player of the Month in August. Now, obviously, we got Sterling last year when he got Player of the Month in August, so we pretty much guaranteed the Player of the Month SBC for Mane. And what I was thinking is, of course, he's a left winger, right? So Mane could get a left winger Player of the Month card, and if so, I'd highly recommend on the web app and on the early access investing in left wing to left forwards, left wing to left mids, and all left-sided position changes and modifiers, because when he comes out, we'll see a rise in price of those kind of cards, those kind of position changes. Now, if you're wondering how and why I know this, because last year we saw the same correlations where a player would get a cam player in the month, for example, Dele Alli, all of a sudden cam to centre forward or cam to centre mid were a lot more expensive. They went up by like 2,000 to 3,000 coins in some instances, as well as players that obviously have good stats in some places and some in others. For example, Dele Alli could do with a pace upgrade and maybe a shooting upgrade, so the Hunter would go up, the Hawk would go up, etc. But we saw this quite often, okay, of course with the Raheem Sterling, it was with the right-sided position modifier, so the right wing to right forward and the right mid to right wing started rising heavily in price when the SBC came out. So this is a little bit of a heads up for that one. The same happened with the first Chung-Min Son SBC, and then again with the second one. They both, the left mid and the left wing, or the left mid to left wing to left forward position modifiers rose a hell of a lot. So if you guys want to invest in something real quick and you want to last a little bit of time, maybe buy these, because on the web app they usually sell for nothing, because obviously people can't utilize them on their players, so people don't really sell them on for a lot of the price. You can get them usually between 4 to 1,000 coins, 400 to 1,000 coins, which is crazy cheap, because when the SBC comes out, they're going for like 2,500 to 3,000 coins people pay for them. So there's one for a long time. Now you're probably wondering, you said this was for day one, stop clickbaiting me. For day one, what I'd highly recommend is, as soon as it comes out, buying squad fitnesses. Now, squad fitnesses, again, are more of a long term, but they are very, very short term at the same time. You can get squad fitnesses for about 500 to 1,000 coins when the web app comes out and when the early access comes out. And of course, people aren't really using squad fitnesses because they aren't playing too many games. Not a lot of people play a load of games when the early access comes out, so they're not really needing squad fitnesses. They're selling them on for a cheeky 600, 700 coins because they want the cheeky coins. They want it in the bank. They want the liquidation. When this happens, you guys can pick them up for 600-700 coins, and during the first weekend league, they genuinely rise to about 1.5 to 2,000 coins. There is a huge rise when they come out, and you're probably wondering, how do I know this again? And it's exactly the same. Last year, I'm going off the correlations that happened last year because it's more than likely it's going to happen this year. Last year was the first time for weekend league and SBCs, so we didn't really know last year. Now we know, we can expect it, we can prepare for it. So there you go. A sort of one that isn't really talked about is purchasing players that are in videos. Now, if you guys didn't already know, every single year around the start of the game, MatHD Gamer makes a squad builder and a cheap Messi / cheap beast video. If you are very quick to that, I'd recommend turning notifications on for that. So if you're quick to that video, you purchase the player that you think he's making the video on, or you get there quickly and purchase a few of them, you can make a lot of coins, a lot of profit, because a lot of people price fix the player just because Matt's making a video on it. Now, obviously, Matt's not doing it on purpose. He's not behind the price fixing, but it tends to happen. It's just something that naturally happens. Over the years, it's sort of become the norm now that everyone invests in the player MatHD Gamer talks about, and then they sell it for a higher price. So if you guys are quick enough, I say do that. But what I'd recommend doing as well is looking for a player that could potentially be the cheap Messi, someone like Alejandro Gomez, or someone like a right winger / right mid that's got good pace, good dribbling, and good skill moves. And if you're lucky, you might be able to get one from MatHD Gamer's video. Now, that's a really sort of risky bet and a risky investment, a risky sort of training method. So I'd invest lightly. Go for players that are discard or not too expensive. Alejandro Gomez might be a good shout because I reckon he's going to rise anyway when a game comes out. A lot of people are going to want Alejandro Gomez. He looks like an absolute beast. But at the same time, for other players, if you can get some discard players that you get looking get into they get into the video, they get into a video, maybe a Bates on a MatHD Gamer video, you'll be able to sell them for a high price. Now, of course, I'm not encouraging any type of what's the word, price fixing. I'm not encouraging that at all. It's just something that happens, and I thought I'd fill you guys in on that. The last one for this video is actually silver investing. Now, this one is a little bit more of a longer term method as well. This one can last anywhere but whatever EA decides, basically. So what I'd recommend doing, and this is what I actually did last year without any type of inclination, knowing this was going to happen. This is something that I did last year. Purchase Premier League or very what's the word, overused leagues, like the Premier League's used by everyone, is a very popular league. Purchase silvers from that league for a very cheap price, 200 to 300 coins when the game comes out, because a lot of those silvers rise heavily in price. What people will tend to do is, and this one can last anywhere between a day and a few days, and then if you want to make serious coins, it's all EA's choice. I'll get to that in a little bit. So what I'd recommend doing is purchasing the players for like 200-300 coins. All BPL silvers, right backs and left backs are amazing. Right wingers, left wingers, decent looking centre backs as well with 70 plus pace and maybe 70 plus defending as well. Purchase these because what tends to happen is people don't have a ton of coins, so they want to make a starter squad and they can't exactly afford a gold player, a right back or left back. They'll go with a silver, so they'll try and buy a silver for like 700-800 coins. If you can snipe silvers for 200 to 300 coins from left back and right back, you can make so many coins. And I did this last year as well on the web app. I made a video on it as well because people will go and buy it because they can't afford the gold players, and you're making so many coins. Always go for the players with decent looking stats, decent looking ratings, etc., because they rise so much and you guys can make a hell of a lot of profit. I definitely recommend it as well. It's one of my favourite methods every single year, just purchasing silver players from the Premier League, 200-300 coins, sell them on for 800-900 coins, you're making a hefty bit of profit. Now, the place where you can make a hell of a lot of profit with this is purchasing rare silvers from different leagues that look incredible. There is a silver player, I forget his name, he's a centre-back with 91 pace, and he will rise a lot if there is a weekend league or weekend league daily knockout requirement that requires silvers. So obviously we saw that last year, and silvers rose a ton. Adebaju rose to like 10k on Xbox and went extinct, and the same with Romelu Lukaku's little brother, Jordan Lukaku, who unfortunately is a gold this year, but last year was a silver. He went extinct as well for left backs. So that's what I recommend doing, purchasing silvers. in the Premier League for 200, 300 coins if you want quick profit. If you want to maybe wait a little bit and you want to make a little bit more profit, I'd highly recommend investing in long-term silvers that are going to rise when weekend league requirements come out, because we pretty much guaranteed that we're going to get weekend league requirements eventually for it. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys that maybe are new to the game, or you just want to know what to do on the first day or the first week. Hopefully this helps you guys trade from 0 to 50,000 coins. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you lads later.